If you're preparing for PMP exam, sometime you may wonder, this agile planning is not well integrated with project way of working because the literature is randomly sometime talking about product, sometime talking about project and roadmap. Things are not making an integrated sense. This video will help you in seeing the relationship and integration between agile planning and project way of working. I want to start with saying that there is no book which gives this nice integration as per my knowledge, because the agile books basically talks about doing planning at a product level and project management books talks about doing planning at a project level. What I am trying here to integrate both of these planning for your PMP exam perspective. Let's start with the strategy. So agile way of working starts with, as an organization, you may have a strategy which you want to implement over a period of time. This might be coming based on your overall organization vision, maybe an opportunity you see in the market, maybe the problems your current organization is facing, the business driver you have, your competition or competitive environment, customer might be asking something specifically from you. Based on all these parameters, organization keep thinking about what should we do next in order to achieve our strategic goal. So this is an ongoing conversation which might happen once in a year seriously with the senior management group, and they keep coming up with the strategic path forward for it. For an example, on a restaurant who sells foods in a face-to-face setup, they run various restaurants, may think about that we need to have an online platform to sell our products, sell our food items. And this is a strategy which they are thinking about because they see the market is growing for online food. And they also realize that we have a limited locations. With the help of online platform, we probably will be able to cater a bigger demography, bigger geography, because it is always open and it is available online in the pocket of the user. So with that particular strategy in mind, they may initiate a product. They say, okay, we want to have an online food.com. Now, for that, the senior management had lots of brainstorming. They had various alternatives also. And based on that, they initiated some money and reserved some money and say, okay, this is what we want to do for onlinefoods.com. Now, as they start with this onlinefood.com, they may also set up a group who will drive this onlinefood.com further. The group who will define the requirements, the priority, the releases, the market strategies, the overall making the business outcomes possible, selling food online and growing their business. They may put a proper specific business outcome, say, we want to increase our sale by 100% using this online platform. Those kind of outcomes are there. So they will set up a product group who will be focusing on defining the direction and working to achieve this particular strategy or materialize this strategy with the help of onlinefood.com. This group can be called product group. In some organization, it may have a members like product manager, may have a product owner, may have some support staff, may have a sales and marketing, compliance. Depending upon the context, we can assume it's a group of 5 to 10 people who are thinking about that how we should grow this onlinefood.com. So you set up a product group, and the product group is expected to materialize the strategy. Now, this product group do a brainstorming. They also look for how much money organization is willing to invest for this particular product. They also look for various technical input. And based on that, they come up with the direction to achieve the vision for this product. And this thing is called product roadmap. So they may define a vision that we want to have a 24/7 open sweet shop in the pockets of our customer. That could be our vision. And in order to achieve this vision, probably we will take 3 years' time. Initially, we will start with an informative website where we will handle the delivery offline. Then we will talk about a more interactive and updated website where people can order with the help of web only. And then maybe a third step we will take where we will develop a mobile or an Android and iPhone platform for doing this particular thing. So this is how they may create a roadmap. Roadmap may have a specific milestones which shows a strategic direction. This might include some customer releases or the business releases as well. The initial direction or initial steps are well defined. The future ones are vaguely defined. They can upgrade or update over a period of time. Don't equate this roadmap with your project schedule. Unlike project schedule, we are not getting into the details of task and work breakdown structures and activities. It is done at a very high level. We don't even have a named individuals who are available to work on the whole roadmap. And maybe the people allocation may not happen for the whole 5 years or 3 years, whatever the duration is. So it's a high level direction, which is maintained by product management group in collaboration with a strategic group and input from a subject matter experts towards technology as well. So this is a first level of planning, you can say, in the agile way of working happening. Till here, projects are not there. So organization based on strategy may came up with a product roadmap and product management team was involved. Now, where comes the project? Assuming, looking at this whole roadmap, the organization decides, let's focus on the initial 6 months of this development to achieve the goal of launching a website which is information only, which can display our products to the customer so that they can get more educated about what we are selling. Yeah. And based on the response and inputs, we will decide what do we do next. So the organization may create a business case and say that, okay, this much we want to do, and they may initiate a project for it. Yeah. Now, this project will have a portion of roadmap covered. Yeah. So a portion of roadmap is given to a project team, and you as a project manager kicks in. This much is defined in your project charter. As a project manager and your project team, you probably need to have a view of the whole roadmap as well. But you also understand the overall roadmap will evolve. As of now, your project goal is finishing some set of or some duration of this roadmap by achieving some set of features. So project get initiated. Now, in this particular project, also you want to make multiple end user releases. Yeah. So for that, you put all these requirements into a product backlog, which will include your initial set of requirement as well as future requirement as well. And based on this, you start doing estimation and forecasting, and you identify how many time boxes your team and you will need in order to achieve a particular release objective. And that is called release planning. So release planning is most likely done by the project team, involving project manager, product management people, product owner, and the team members as well. The release planning is more focusing on a particular release goal and identifying further refined requirement to plan few months of our activities to achieve a particular business release. In a given project, you can have a multiple releases, not to equate release equal to one project. That is also possible though, but usually we can say just for a understanding purpose that in my project, it is going to be a multiple releases. So as a project manager, you get involved in the release planning. Now, with this overall release planning, you keep updating to stakeholders. Stakeholders sees that their product roadmap is getting materialized with the help of release, and they also see how this is going to help their strategy to come true. So that whole correlationship they keep seeing. Now, execution way, we start working in a time-boxed iterations. So in the agile way of working, based on latest information, based on latest prioritized product backlog, with the requirements we put into a product backlog, we plan the iteration, and we take the work which we can believe in a time, which we can deliver in a time boxed duration, and we form that particular iteration and execute it. So that will be iteration planning. So iteration planning is expected to be detailed. Here we do a understanding of allocation of our people as well. We need to have a management of technological and dependencies and all those things, which because it is going to be a very well-refined plan, but for a shorter duration, and we achieve some particular result out of it. We can say the result of iteration updates the release plan, because we might have thought we will achieve a release objective by doing 4 iterations, but as after doing first iteration, we will know how it will go. The result of release might impact the overall project direction, and definitely it is going to impact the overall product direction, and how product is evolving and what feedback we are getting on the product will also give a feedback back to the strategy. Are we going to make success by selling food online, or there are some challenges which we need to take care of it? So we can say the strategy and product may be outside your project boundaries, but as a project manager, you need to be aware of it. The releases and iterations are going to be most likely inside your project boundary, but you should always see a correlation top to bottom and bottom to top, which means strategy to product, product to release, release to iteration, and feedback back to release to iteration to release, release to product, and product to strategy, because in various discussions as a project manager, I may need to communicate this to my stakeholders. If you are more interested in this particular topic, I do run a short program of 3.5 hours where I teach the agile estimation and planning in the context of PMP exam, which integrates agile thinking and project management thinking for your PMP certification perspective. So you can check our website for more details in case you are interested in that particular program.